Okay. Well, hi guys. Welcome to super whatever we are doing tonight. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay. There. I didn't even hear that. Hi, friends. Kelly McClure, Psychic Medium. Okay, you're in for a treat tonight. We're going to do some really cool readings tonight. It's going to be a little bit different than what we've done in the past, but I think it'll be really fun. It's a bit of an experiment. But we'll just chat for a moment while people pop on. Hi, Carmela. Hi, Zoe. I'm able to see who's popping on initially, but just so you guys know, I won't be able to keep up on the feed. I've got my manager. She is actually going to watch the feed for me and pick at random, just sort of like by spinning the wheel. Spirit will come through and pick people for readings tonight. So the kinds of readings we're going to do are life guidance readings, and it could be about any area of your life that you want guidance on: career, life, relationship, finances, health and well-being, your love life, or if you have a unique circumstance. Also, we're going to be, if you want, I can connect with a spirit guide for you and we can give a message from them. So please, what you're going to do is you're just going to ask for the area of your life. You can ask a quick question about that area. And if you want me to pull the cards, I'll pull the cards. If you'd rather hear from a spirit guide, let me know, and I'll look around and see who I see. We'll go as quickly as we can and get to as many people as we can. Obviously, I won't be able to get to everybody, but if you're meant to get a reading, you will. And just know that sticking around and listening to other messages is super helpful too, because we all have issues that can be very common. So some answer for somebody might apply to you. So at the end of the hour at 7:30, we're going to give you a code where you can receive a discount to get a private reading as well. And we've really tried to make it doable for you guys. So you can get a 1-question reading, a half-hour reading, an hour reading. You can get an hour and a half reading that you can share with one person, a family group reading or a large group reading, and you can even attend one of our events as well. So I'm in California for this month of July, and then I'm back in Boise, Idaho for August, and then probably September too, and I'll be back in October and November in California. So I will be doing some readings in person, and if you want readings at your house, I can come to your house. So and if you know anybody in Boise, let them know. I can do readings there, but it works really well on Zoom as well. Okay. So please don't inundate the feed with questions, but go ahead and ask your question. We're going to just pretty much spin the wheel. It's going to be super random. If you're meant to get a reading tonight, you will. So just put it out there, ask your angels to help you, and also listen to the other messages. So I do have my cards here. I use a regular deck. I don't use tarot. Many of you have seen my card deck. So this is the card deck that I'm going to use. They're really pretty. And I'll be able to tilt this down a little bit and show you kind of what's going on with my cards. I like to scribble notes when I'm doing connecting with spirit guides as well. Okay, I hope that you'll be able to hear my manager. If not, that's okay. I'll be kind of convey information if you need to. And stick around for the end for a code. All right, Lisa, let's draw someone at random and read for them. Okay, Connie. Hi, I would like a career, anything that comes up. Thank you. So I'm going to use the cards for that, Connie, and I'm going to pull it. You have a lovely little face there, adorable. So I'm going to pick, I'm going to tilt the cards down. I'm going to pick the Queen of Diamonds for you. That's going to represent you. I'm going to put your card there. And the career card is going to be the 10 of clubs, the 9 of clubs, and the 9 and 10 of diamonds is important to look at as well. But that all talks about work and job and life and money and success and things like that. So we'll look for those cards. Okay, these feel pretty clear already. So I'm going to go ahead. This is for you. Connie, let's see about career and stuff. Let's look for those cards. Okay. So whenever this card comes up, I pay special attention to it, and I'll tell you why. This card always tells me that on your path, this is a huge whammy and a bump. And luckily, it's followed right by the 5 of hearts, which is a bright change. So Spirit's leading you to something different than you thought it would, which might start out with a kind of a disappointment. And that's why I always look to make sure that that reassurance is right next to it. And we do have that. And it falls a 7, which is really important too. So let's start there and take that pile out and look for you. This is a really good card. That means Spirit's helping you. Any card that falls a 7, we pay attention to, and that comes up around you. And that's guidance and help from heaven. That's really important. So far, so good. You're going to get a whammy, though, kind of a disappointment thing going on. But I don't want you to be too concerned about it, because this bright change, which follows a 7, again, which comes up by you, means they're leading you to something better. This is heaven helping you and a bright change, and this is you. So even though you get a disappointment, and here's why I think that is. The card that precedes a 7 is life purpose. Now, maybe you're thinking that you should do something that you don't want to do for money. And you can make money, serious money, actually doing something that's very much in line with your purpose. So you've got a whammy coming up, but you've also got this beautiful change after it that they're trying to guide you in. So if it's something you're going for is not working out, and you feel like you're rowing your boat upstream, then just let go of the oars, hold it open to Spirit, let them turn your boat in the right direction. And when things start flowing for you and that brightness comes in, I'm thinking probably about 3 months. So be patient, okay? I'm feeling, here's what I think is going to happen, Connie. You're going to, in about a month or so, within a month, you're going to think that you're directed to do something that sounds good. Something you probably already been putting your time and energy into, and it's not going to work out. And then something better is coming. So please be patient with it. Don't worry when that happens. Just remember I said this and say, all right, thank you, Spirit. Let's dive into that as fast as possible. You guys, when Spirit puts up a block for you, if you resist it, it takes a little longer for them to work out your good. So if you just trust those blocks and say, okay, I just wasn't meant to go in that area or that direction at the moment, let me trust Spirit's leading me and guiding me into a different one, you can just open up a whole new avenue for yourself, and it'll go much quicker. You've also got a couple of people coming in to help with this process. You've got things coming together around a blue-eyed or light-eyed woman, and career as well. So she's going to help you. So there's oneness and unity things coming together, a project or plan, and this female helping you with the card. Remember, I said we were looking for the 10 of clubs. Be patient. It'll happen. 3 months, your whole life's going to change. It's going to be wonderful. Okay. Let's do another one. Your boyfriend needs an answer from a new position by tomorrow. Oh, Stephanie, the pressure. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. So, wow. Okay. I'm going to pull the cards on this one, but let me tell you what came up initially. So I'm seeing about 3 different spirit energies all doing a thumbs up, but here's my hesitation on this. Should he take it? Should. They're all telling me, yes, it's a good option for him. His heart's in it. He wants it. He's excited. Maybe there's some fear, hesitation that will it work out? Can he do it? I don't know. But anytime I hear somebody ask me a question that starts with should, I always wonder, does he really want to take it? Because I'm telling you, whatever he wants the most is what they're doing thumbs up about. And if it's this position, he'll do really well. But I'm going to pull the cards and double check on this. So I know and believe that Spirit always wants us to follow our heart's desires, because you guys, the word desire means desire of the Father or of the King or of the Spirit. So it's a Latin word that means of the Spirit. It means it's God-led. These desires are put into your heart. I'm going to pull the King of Clubs out for him and just check on that. Now we're going to look for, again, the clubs, the diamonds are all, here's the King of Clubs. So I'm going to pull this card out for your boyfriend, and we're going to look for that job offer. Also, the 8 of diamonds might come up, or the 2 of diamonds, meaning offer or proposition. That might come up. Let's look. Okay, here's his card. Let's see what comes up. Fingers crossed. All right, Spirit, give us some good guidance here. Should he take this position? If he wants it, he should take it, because I think it's going to be a good one. All right. This is moving forward. Lucky 7. That all looks good. People around him look good and supportive. There's life's work, money, and job all coming together in the heart pile. So I would say, yeah. Ooh, success. That's the card I wanted to see too. The diamond, the 10. This is creation, contribution. He's going to be really good at it. Yeah, if he wants it, he should do it. Yeah, it's good. I'm seeing thumbs up. I literally saw like 3 entities give me a thumbs up to begin with. Okay, that's good. All right. Ready? Yep. Move out of state. Okay, Spirit Guide. This is for Valerie. Valerie, I really like to use the cards when we're talking about a move, because the 8 of Spades. Hold on a second, though. Hold on. So here's what I'm seeing behind you, Valerie. There is a very small but very clear female spirit guide. She's little. She stands behind you with like a clipboard, or like she's like organizing things. And then it seems like the out-of-state reference is a little bit more rural, less city, or less congested in some way, and she's spacing things out for you, and there's a path going forward. She's got, you know, when I do spirit guide readings, I share with you what they look like to me, and my belief system says that they're presenting to me in a way that their energy and personality is coming through in a physical form in my mind's eye. So whether they look exactly like that or not, it just tells me a lot about their personality. And she's got, she's very light in color, and she's very smart, very organized. And she's really interesting. She's got a short kind of bob haircut. She's really tiny. She stands behind you. She's not your leader. In other words, if a spirit guide stands in front of you, they lead the way. What she is your organizer. So something that you want, she's organizing for you. I'd like for you guys to give them a name, whatever name pops in your head. Okay, she's giving me a nod and a thumbs up on this. Right. There is a little bit of melancholy feeling about this, like you're leaving people behind. She's showing me back and forth going on as well. She's working it all out. I think it's a good option for what it is you're requesting for your life. But she's making space for you, and then she's following you there so that she can keep things organized and work out details. But it is truly up to you. If she appeared to be standing in front of you leading the way, I would present that a little bit differently. You're the leader in this dynamic, and she's going to make sure you don't put a foot wrong. But I like her energy. She's very smart. She's got your back. She's going to make sure everything's okay, and she's going to be with you wherever you go. I think the move is good, though. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to pull out a couple cards, see if that 8 of Spades or 2 8s together is out-of-state reference. Okay, Valerie, let's see. I like her energy. She's good. She's very talkative. She's smart. She will also help you meet the right people. There's money involved in this move as well, so she's going to take care of that for you. 2 aces is a change of places. There's 3 commitment about a project. She's on it. She's sharp. Here's why I think this might be good for you. This is the card of affection, self-reflection, and what is that you want. I love this card. It's the only one in the deck that looks like what it means, and you can see the angel wings here that she doesn't see here. So it's about her power within, her divine self, and the happiness card. So it's a happy thing. Now where's that 8? Just real quick, let me see. This is the feeling of sacrifice there. So maybe that's the hesitation, is that it seems to be a sacrifice. This is what I'm looking for, though, and this is the 7, 8, 9 lining up, but also wish come true around the move. And this is maybe something a little less conventional. This is good. Success card, people. That's all good. Move's good. Okay, next.
Hey, Kelly, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you want people to give, because some people are just in a spirit guide reading. Is that okay, or are you looking for a specific area?
Well, I like hers that she put move and then spirit guide.
Okay.
Let me just try one that just says spirit guide. Let me try it.
Okay.
Okay, so Katrina wants spirit guide. All right, Katrina, hold on one second. Let me look around you. You've got 2 coming through initially, and they're sort of linked together. One is an animal spirit guide that looks canine to me, so a dog, wolf, something like that. It's fairly large, and it's to the left of your body, and it's your protector. The male figure that's with it, kind of male energy. So this guy, he seems to be one moment. Well, so what happens when I do spirit guides, they dump a lot of information all at once, and I've got to figure out how to interpret this. But he seems to be your, they're here to protect you and to get you into the relationships that serve you the best. This male spirit guide, it wants you to be cherished and loved and treated well, and is cultivating the relationship that's best for you. And this animal spirit guide is here to protect you. So, and it's this animal one is connected to your instincts about people and about trusting your gut and your nature and your instinct. So, and it does look sort of like a wolf or a dog with a sharp nose. And then this male figure is helping you learn to love yourself the way and be seen the way that you should be seen by others, especially male figures or relationship figures. He's been with you a long time, and maybe somebody that you were with in a past life that is wanting the best for you now. So trust your instincts, love yourself, and make sure you're being cherished and honored and treated well. And anytime that you need help in these areas, you're going to ask these 2. Give them the names, whatever name pops into your head. And anytime that you're going into a situation that you're unsure of, or if you're trying to speak your mind, or you're trying to speak your truth and you feel like you're not being heard, these are the 2 that you're going to lean into and ask for help with that. Even though he's a male figure, the taller one, the one that looks like an ancient being that's been with you for a long time, even though he's male, he's really on your side as far as empowerment and self-love. The one other thing that I want to say is that they're telling me that you spend a lot of time worrying about other people and people pleasing, and they really want you to pull that energy back and work on self with that. You've got a lot of strength around you, and that's coming out. So that might shake the boat a little bit, but they're here to help you. And I have a feeling there's about 3 others. So you're going forward in life right now is all about empowerment, speaking your truth, shifting your energy, speaking out, making sure nobody takes advantage of you, and really pulling back that people-pleasing energy. Okay, next. Okay, Adrienne. Hi, what message does Spirit Guide have for me? And is she leading me, or is she guiding me? And what does she look like? Okay, let me look. So now I'm looking for a she because you use the term she, but I'll tell you what I see. Huh. So, this is kind of interesting because the one that I'm seeing is actually in front of you, but it's like she's a little sort of warrior, and she's sort of like got this like tool or machete or something, like she's cutting through the thicket and making way for you, but she's not necessarily leading you either. She's just clearing the path. So why would that be? Because then there's this other one that seems to be whispering in your ear. I don't really know if that one's male or female. You're being pulled by your heart going forward. That's good. You're walking in a path that's right for you as far as what you truly desire. But this one, that's like making way for you. Pretty much anything you want, she's going to be there and make that way for you, no matter what obstacles are in front of you, no matter how hard it looks, that journey or that path or that road, she seems to be. But as far as leadership, again, I think you're the leader in this. So, with the last one, when I was talking about trusting instincts and stuff, I kind of feel like with you, you've got that part down, and now you're being got asked and guided to trust your heart and what you want and what you love, and put your heart first going forward. And that way she can make the path. Sometimes it's so weird trying to interpret this stuff, because I can feel it, and I can feel, and I get concepts and images of you just being led by your heart. And the one that's whispering in your ear, that's the one that I think she's female too. And that's the one that I would ask to give you guidance, as far as, because you're being led with your heart right now, there is a sense of vulnerability, which is why I think you have these two with you. One to make your way, and one to guide you to not, get into too much trouble leading from your heart. You'll be all right. You're good. So the one that's making way for you and kind of like chopping down all the brush, and she's like a little powerhouse warrior. She's awesome. She's strong. She's small. She's quick. She's very, very good at what she does. So she's your obstacle remover. Anytime you get an obstacle, you ask her to, hey, just chop it out of the way really, really quick. And then as far as where you should go, who you should talk to, what steps you should take, ask this one. But keep that open heart. You're going to be okay. You won't, they'll keep you from getting too hurt with that. Okay. Next. Okay, what a great name. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm hoping that I'm saying this name right. Oh, I do have them right here, because that looks like a really interesting name. Susitina? Susitina, I love it. Hi, Kelly, can I get a reading on money? I love money. Okay, money is 10 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds success, 9 of diamonds is money. I did just get a glimpse of a spirit guide, all in green with a big money sign, with a gold money, holding up a gold money sign. What is that? All right, so I'm gonna confirm this in the cards, but here's what this one's telling me. And so I just recently got to know my own spirit guide team, and I have a little meeting with them every morning. I got a little checkoff sheet, and my money prosperity one, her name is Ms. Cash Flowing. Okay. And this one is kind of like in that same vein of like, this is your money manager, but they're telling me that the job that you're getting is going to pay a little bit more than you expect or need, and that you should take this extra money and begin to grow it. So even if it's just a little bit, $50 a month, I don't care how much it is. But this one will help you find ways to grow this money, invest it, start an investment account or something like that. So let's look for money. Okay. Sorry, Lisa, I knocked my manager down. All right. We're going to look for that money card. 9 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds is success. 9 of clubs is job. 10 of clubs is career. Oh, this one's letting go of fear. That popped out. So do that. Let go of fear. Breathe through it. When we talk about letting go, you guys, we talk about, everybody says to let go, but they don't tell you how to do it. And what that means is to allow that energy to move. This is really interesting. The 2 jacks is something about something coming back to you. 2 jacks, old friend back. What does that have to do with money? Let's see. That is Unconventional Art and Beauty. You've got a lot of hearts and opportunity here coming together. You know what I think? I'll go ahead and try to find that money card, but you've got a lot of energy popping up, and maybe you're focused on one thing right now where Spirit's asking you to, okay, that's a card of success. Everything's going to be fine in your job and money area, but there's some other energy coming up that's asking you to focus. So where's that 9? There it is. So little fear, okay, heart's desire, little bit of fear, but transforming that fearful energy into heart's desire. Here's things coming together around the job, opportunity, wish come true. There's love and bright change and commitment. So all that's really good around the job, but there's some other beautiful energy coming around your spiritual growth and your faith. So letting go of fear is going to open up your faith. The wish come true around the job, really letting yourself, put out there what you really want and go for what you really want. And anytime that fear comes up or doubt about self, or, if you get yourself into a job where you're not being compensated for how you should be, and you need to speak up, ask for a raise, ask for whatever, you need to breathe through that fear and let it move through your body. Cry it out, write it out, let it move, get a entire session, whatever it takes. But there's some fear coming up, and that needs to be let go on. The job thing is opportunity, wish come true. So that's all good. But that's only if you're willing to put out there what you really want and go for it and move through that transformational fear, because that turns into heart's desires. So that's really good. Thumbs up on the job and money thing. And whatever this energy is coming up, letting go of fear and having more faith in your path, yourself, and your guides bringing you forward into your success. That's what they're directing you for right now. Okay. So good luck with that. You'll be all right. Let go of fear. Monica, that is my Social Security disability due to my health issues. Okay. So the health card is the 8 of hearts. So let's see what comes up around that. Pretty sure this is going to go well, but I have some guidance from a spirit actually to tell you. So anytime that you need something to work out in your favor, what I want you guys to do, and this is for you, Monica, but it's also for others, and then we're going to pull the cards around your health issues. Before you make those phone calls, file those papers, or open those letters, there is a way to actually rewrite the outcome and the energy of circumstances that you need. And the way that you do that is you let go of any resistance. So you're going to imagine all that anxiety just, and you're going to put an angel on it. You're going to tell your angel, you know what? Before I make this phone call, or before I pick up this phone call, you're going to talk to that agent on the other side. You're going to work out that paperwork for me. Thank you very much. You're going to make sure that I get what I need here and what I want. And I appreciate your help in this matter. I'm going to know that everybody on the other end of the phone is going to want to help me. I'm going to know that the highest and best for me is coming through for me now. Thank you, angels, for working it out for me. Now I'll pull the cards for you, but this is really important. And I want to tell you guys how you can work with your spirit guides to get everything worked out for you. Not just some things, but everything. I had a friend visit me from England, and I've told this story before, and I think I even did it in a podcast. By the way, you guys should check out my podcast, Super Fun Spirit Experience with Kelly McClure. It's pretty much everywhere podcasts are, but we host it on Podbean. And there's lots of them. They're really fun. I even started listening to my own podcasts finally, going, hell, this is pretty good. They're fun. But he came over and he was staying like a month with me in California. And he's like, well, I don't want to go back yet, but I don't know what date I should change my ticket to. And I said, well, just ask for an open-ended ticket. And he goes, I can't do that. They won't do that. I already tried. And I go, dude, you forget who you're talking to here. I said, I want you, now listen to me, guys. This applies to all of you, and it really applies to you too, Monica. I want you to entertain the possibility that the angels can rewrite the rules for you. So even if you think there's a chance this might not work out for you, they can rewrite it for you. So he said, oh, okay. So he went and made his phone call to change his ticket. He came back in and he said, I got my own open-ended ticket. And I go, of course you did. What happened? And he said, I called Virgin Airlines. Now, that's a big airline. It could have been anyone in the world. He answered that phone. And who answered the phone? A woman from Cardiff, Wales, his hometown. And she recognized his accent and they got chit-chatting. And of course, she gave him his open-ended ticket. Monica, this is going to work out great for you. And I'm going to confirm that in the cards. But the thing I want you to do is relax, let go of resistance, put an angel on it, know that they want to help you, that the whole world is lining up to help you. The whole universe is going to line up on your behalf. So let's look for your health issues now, Monica. So the health card, again, is the 8 of Hearts. We want to see what comes up around that. So let's see. Okay. People always wonder why I turn into 4 piles. Sometimes the piles call to me in different ways. And the piles have different meanings to your heart, to your home, what you don't expect, what's sure to come true. But also it is my way of sort of cutting to the chase. So this is the card of project and help from heaven. I told you. And this is the heart pile. And we're just looking to see, this is an emotional, your commitment to your own well-being, heart's desire and self-reflection, success, baby. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to get it. It's going to be just fine. Yeah. And then the health card, let's see where that one comes up, because I want you to, the other thing that happens, and I've been in this situation too, where I've been dependent. This is bright change around wish come true and opportunity as well, you guys. Monica, is that there's the health card. And okay, this is what I wanted to see. I want to make sure that as you accept the help, that you do not cap your good there. In other words, entertain the possibility that you can regain your health completely, that you can create your abundance other than the disability that you need right now. So don't let that be your final, okay, this is what I need for the rest of my life. No, this is just the beginning. So let go of fear around health and let the angels help you heal. Because when you're healed and your energy is high, you're going to be able to create abundance from all kinds of resources. So yeah, I believe that you'll get your disability because it said success around that, but don't let that be your final word. You decide for yourself. You're going to heal and get well and create money in all kinds of wonderful, beautiful ways. That can be effortless success in every endeavor. So I was on welfare when I was young and my daughter was little, and I was really afraid to work because I didn't have the skills or the education to make the money that I needed to cover what I was getting. And yet I didn't want to stay on welfare. I wanted to grow myself and heal and be well enough to work and to do something with my life that I wanted to do. And so I just saw it as a very temporary and wonderful, abundant need that the universe and that the system was helping me with, but I didn't let myself be limited by it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Monica, you're gonna be great. Paul, spirit guides for the future. Okay. Paul. So I see that your name's Paul, and there's a picture, a little teeny tiny picture of a guy standing there, but I'm sensing female energy around you. So maybe what they're telling me is that your future with someone. Either that or you just have this lovely, nurturing, open energy. But anyway, right. Okay. So, Paul, I don't know what's going on here. There is a male energy coming through, but I feel like it's talking to you and another person who's in your life or living or what around you or whatever, that's female. And this guy, either that or he's telling me that that your purpose is to help people in a very healing, amazing way. So, and that your future is about connecting with and helping a lot of different people. I also got a little bit of energy pain on the left side of my head. There's a male figure in spirit. He doesn't look that old, but he's probably between 40, 50s, something like that, between 40 and 60 years old in that age frame. And then I'm feeling some energy on the left. Gave me a thumbs up. He's got a white shirt on. It has like light blue stripes or something on it. He is a white guy. He's got brown hair. He's he might actually be somebody that you knew in life. I feel like he's telling me that you're quite gifted in the way that you connect with people or share your gifts with people, and that you're kind of being moved forward into that. But I will go ahead and pull the cards as well. And I'm also got a little pain in my back, and it feels like it's going through the chest because I saw him cross his arms over his chest and then my back hurt. That was really weird. Okay, so let me see about your future going forward. But you've got a purpose, a gift that you're walking into. I feel like his life was cut short and that he had a purpose that he felt he didn't quite get to finish in this lifetime, and that you're going to get to. He feels... Okay, what cards just popped out? This is about being... These fell out, so I'm going to go with them. There's that card of self-reflection and seeing the truth of who you are and the divinity within. And this is the card of authenticity or inauthenticity, making sure that you're being authentic with yourself about who you really are. Maybe you haven't fully discovered your own inner self yet, or you're in the process of doing that. Okay. And he says you're really smart, you're really bright, you're really gifted. And I feel like there's something about dreams or interpreting dreams as well. Like maybe you've been having weird ones you're trying to interpret. I don't know what that's about, but that's what he's telling me. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna concentrate mostly on the fourth pile, which is what's sure to come true pile, since you're asking about the future. And that's this one. And that's the card of contribution. Dude, you are meant to do something very important here coming forward. There's male energy around you. This is all beautiful energy. That's which come true love and relationships. See, it must be about somebody you're with. That's health and well-being, life's work, success. This is all emotional energy, passion, money, shit. Unity and oneness and things coming together with a job. Whoa! You're stepping into your purpose and you're going to be well rewarded for it. So that's your future. Do something that helps people that you love, work that you love, and charge for it. You'll do great. But there is this beautiful energy around a relationship. It feels lovely. First thing that came through. Okay, next.
There would be your announcements.
Oh, yeah. Is it time already? Holy moly. How does the time go by so fast? So as I stated, you guys, I'm in California right now. I'll be here for August, and then I'm going back to Boise for 2 months, and then I'll be back here and there and here and there. It'll be super fun. And I can do a lot of work on the internet over Zoom. But we've got a couple things coming up in July here. On the 24th, I'm doing a group Sentire workshop. That's Saturday, and it's from 4:30 to 8:30 at the Sage Sanctuary in Wildomar. So you can register at their website, which is sagesanctuaryhealing.com, sagesanctuaryhealing.com, or on my Facebook page, Psychic Medium Kelly McClure, or on my website, Kelly McClure Psychic Medium. This workshop is... It's indescribable. It's so good. It's so healing. We're going to be doing actual Sentire work, which is an emotional release process. Again, when they tell you to let go of shit, but they don't tell you how to do it, this is actually the doing of it, allowing it to leave. And there's a process for that I'll coach you through. Money back guaranteed, life-changing. The first part of the workshop is all learning about the process. You're going to leave there not only feeling like a different person, but feeling like you have management over your emotions instead of the other way around, and that you'll know what to do with them. So check out that workshop. Read the testimonials about Centaur. Changed my life, saved my life more than once. Super fun spirit experience. I think that's pretty much sold out. We're going to be doing it at Finch, right, Lisa?
No, it's at the Reserved Garden.
Oh, that one?
They're both at the Reserved
Oh,
Garden.
they're both at the Reserved Garden. So the Super Fun Spirit Experience this month is a seminar where I'll do readings for random audience members at dinner. And that's at the Reserved Garden. You guys, that place is so amazing. Check it out. Even if you're not coming to an event, check out the Reserved Garden. And that's in Murrieta, right? It's in Wildemar. It's a beautiful, beautiful location to have a lovely meal and wonderful evening. And we were creating the Mystic Spirit Soiree also at the Reserved Garden on the 28th, only a couple seats left. This is going to be super, super cool. So there's a couple events we're doing at that location. My next Facebook Live will be Sunday, the 11th, and it's going to be all about babies. So I'm really good with the hover babies. And I have many, many clients where I've seen their little babies in spirit that were coming to them either before they were pregnant, while they were pregnant, including my own family. I'm seeing all those babies as well. So I just thought, why not do readings just around the babies that are coming, maybe babies that tried to make it, didn't quite come in. Maybe they've come back from earlier. So we're going to honor the little ones at the next Facebook Live reading. So if you know anybody who's pregnant, or they have questions about a baby they lost, or maybe they want to know a gender of one they've got coming, maybe they want to know when they're going to get pregnant if they're trying, and that kind of thing. So we're going to do all about babies on the next Facebook Live. It's going to be super, super cool. Stay tuned to the end for your discount code as well. And yeah, let's get back to readings. Okay, next. Okay, I'm just going to really butcher this name. Nakomi. I would love to hear any messages my spirit guides have for me. I have a court case coming up. Okay, so the again, I like to, well, maybe I won't have to pull out the cards for that. I just got a hit on. Okay, so there is a spirit guide going in with you on this court case. You're going to call your spiritual lawyers to help out with this. But there's also one that I'm seeing who's got a gold breastplated shield of some sort, because one of the things that you're going to need for this is detachment, healthy detachment. And so process your emotions and your anxiety about this court case before you go in, and put this shield from this spirit guide over your emotional center, so that you're not responding and lending out a emotional vibration. You want the rightness of this court case to come from the peace of your spirit and your head, your mind, and not your emotions. So this spirit guide, so there's kind of two. One I'm seeing does look sort of lawyerly. So imagine a very wonderful team of spiritual lawyers going with you and working this out for you. But imagine for your own energy that this beautiful spirit and very powerful, very strong. I'm not sensing male or female. Maybe it's both, or maybe it really doesn't matter. What matters is that they have a very strong breastplate over your emotional center when you need it the most. So, because sometimes when you go into court, if you respond from emotional place, then all of that energy just creates stuff, that you don't want. So you want to come from the rightness of knowing that you're in a space of, I feel like you're in the right here. So it's going to go your way. So let's look for that card. Now, this spirit guide with the breastplate, anytime you feel emotional or upset or angry, or feel like you're hearing the other side being argued and you're feeling like it's not fair, that's what it is. It's the fairness of it. They're going to make sure it's fair, and they're going to make sure that you don't freak out if it sounds like it's not going your way, because it's going to turn around. So let's look at the cards, and we're going to look for the Ace of Diamonds, and the 10 of Diamonds is a success card. So mostly that ace. Yeah, you've got a whole team of spiritual lawyers. So just call them your legal committee, your spirit lawyers. And then you've got this emotional strength coming through to help you with any of that energy. When we make, so there's a little bit of fear coming up, but look at this, heart's desire. There's your transformational energy right there, going from fear to this unexpected power and strength, getting what you want out of this, the results here. And there's your following the 7 is that beautiful card again. So honor yourself, know that you will be honored in this. Send your team out ahead of you, your spiritual lawyers. I wonder if you have a female attorney, because there's a female on your side here. But this is God's arms around you, and that's the success card. And that's really important in this case. Okay, let's see where that... and this is, I wonder if it had anything to do with medical or being wronged in some way. But this is about things coming together over, and you've got the 2 4s showing up. That's always angel energy around you. So you've got a whole team coming up. Where's that ace? I was talking to the spirit guide so much I forgot to look for the ace. So let me find it. There it is. And it's by the 7. That's good news. That's life's work contribution going in your favor. And this is the 3s. When they come together like this, that's emotional transformation. So make sure that you're operating from a place of peace and sureness and not emotion. You're in the right. It's going to go fine. Send your angels out ahead of you. Okay, next. Relationship reading. Let's do Okay, so in spirit, I'm seeing all right, so there's a lot of lovely kind of love energy around you, but there's also one spirit that seems bigger and one that seems smaller. And this smaller love energy feels a little bit hidden, like maybe you're feeling a little bit smaller or diminished or hidden, or not like you're fully expressing at the moment. I think it's important to take note of that, because in a relationship, you want to make sure that you feel like not only you can be yourself, but that you're free to express yourself. There's these cute little love angels around you. So let me pull your card out, Carmela, and then we'll read the cards around that. So the love cards are the 10 of Hearts, the 3 of Hearts. What else? The Ace of Diamonds could mean something like a proposal, marriage, something like that. Commitment is 3 of Hearts. So I'm going to pull out this Queen of Clubs for you. That's going to represent you. And we'll see what comes up around her. I'm going to look for those. I wonder if you know anybody in spirit who smokes pot. I just smelled marijuana. Really strong. That was interesting. It was like someone blew a puff of it in my face and it's gone now. That was real quick though. Not sure if it's male or female. Just came and went. All right. We're going to look for the heart pile. There's the contribution to the heart. Contribution, heart's desire, God's arms around you, and relationship. That's in the what's sure to come true pile, so let me read that one first. But if you notice, you've got a lot of things lining up for you, because look at, it's hard to see with that thing in front of you, but this is 3, 4, 5, 6, all lined up together. A little out of order, but it's getting worked out. Contribution, heart's desire, God's arms around you in relationship. So you're going to need to trust your angels and guides in your relationship issues. But also that self-reflection card and trusting yourself is coming up too. So let's see, there's, this is the heart pile, but I'm not seeing the love card in it yet. There's lots of 9, so lots of changes in the energy of love. There's the commitment, life's work. You probably are in a relationship or going to be in one that's a soul connection. Now, not every soul connection that's either a trip or a change of some sort. Not every soul connection is a soul complement, but some are, and not every soulmate. In other words, soulmates are usually what I refer to as somebody that you've been with before. And so there's a strong, strong pull in those types of relationships. What you want to make sure, though, is that your soulmate is also your soul complement, which means they honor you, cherish you, they're best for you in this life. They help you grow. They support you. You're walking together, facing life together instead of being completely oppositional all the time. But it does look like there's a very strong pull. So, and that you're being lined up for this. So what you can do, and there's affection, emotion, all falling the 7s, God's arms around you, and self-reflection. You're being asked to grow yourself and what you want and honor yourself in this relationship. That's how you're going to know if it's right for you. There's the true love card. So a lot going on. 7's coming together, help from heaven. There's the male figure around you, and there's love, affection, and emotion. So even though there might be some emotional things to grow through, you're definitely being guided and drawn together by a spirit or by souls. So if you feel that soul connection is also a soul complement, it's certainly a growth experience for you. And it's certainly one that is meant to be in your life to help you grow yourself. But it actually looks like very strong because there's the love card. So that I like to see. Don't see a whole lot of opposition. I see kind of good energy around that. Yeah, you've got 7s together, 4s together. 4s are angel energy, helping work things out. 7s are luck from heaven. Just honor yourself, honor yourself, honor yourself. You know, the standards we set in relationship are the standards we hold for ourselves. So, but all that looks kind of good. Okay, next. Jenni, I would love to hear from my spirit guides about a possible move. Okay. I'm sure that's here. Jenni to here. So there is a little committee going on, and there's two different camps they're coming from. One is to get away from some energy that's not great, maybe in the area that you live, but also the other one should be to move towards something that's more joyous, that you want more. So sometimes when we're being called to move and we start feeling like we want to, it's because the situation we're in becomes undesirable. Either shitty neighbors move in, or the energy in the house is bad, or the area, or whatever. And that's called divine discontent. It's just the universe's way to help us move along. Sometimes, however, we're just wanting to not deal with something that's being presented to us because we don't want to face that issue about ourselves yet. And if that's the case, we're going to find that same situation eventually in our next experience until we heal that. So we want to make sure that the divine discontent or the urge to move is coming from a place of, you know what, I'm ready for my new experience now, not from let me get away from this. So there's two different camps going on. So just kind of shift the energy, do a little self-searching on the current location and the current circumstances and say, you know, am I running from anything I need to look at? Or is it just that I'm ready to move on to my new experience? I do see, well, this is kind of interesting. Something that just flashed in my head. So I'm seeing a really pretty area, a lot of green, But as I feel like I'm driving a car up a street and everything's all green, it's going up a bit of a hill. And then there's a location up there, either a house or it's a house, but it's white. But all I see around me is, oh my God, this feels great. And it's very green and it's pretty clean. Anyway, I think there's a move. And I think that this idea that you're going to be living sort of up a hill. I also feel like there's a lot of little details being worked out from a group of spirit guides that I would say are the ones that are helping to provide the joy that you're going into. There's a money sign there too. So I'm wondering if it's work related. So but the money looks good. So if you, okay. So they're telling me that the opportunity for money or something affordable lines up with heart's desire. So really, really put out there what it is you want, because that all lines up really nicely. So you don't have to sacrifice a whole lot to make it affordable. You'll get a really great opportunity, but I see a hill. I think you're moving up a hill. Okay, let's go. Katie Johnson, will things improve between my husband and our boys? All right, let's read around that. So we'll look for the kings and jacks. In fact, I'll pull your husband's card out. I'm going to call him the king of clubs because it's a nice neutral card. Okay, so this one represents him. And we'll see where the jacks show up. That's usually young males. And we'll see what issues are coming up around that relationship. We'll see if there's any advice that your husband can do to shift the energy and improve the relationships. They don't improve on their own. So usually when we ask for a question like this, we're asking what can we do to help shift the energy. And since we can't control others, we can just ask, your husband can ask what he could do. What is his part in this? So that's sort of where I'm coming at. Ooh, there's a bright change around this. So the answer is absolutely. I love this card in the heart pile. So this is weird that card flipped out. This is a message to him. This says that your husband can. Okay. So here's what I think is happening. I think he's taking some things kind of personally. And I think that kind of energy he can let go of a little bit and detach from that, taking his boy's response or words or whatever personally. There is a little bit of something that he needs to look at in himself, but I don't think a whole lot. I don't think he's doing anything wrong. I think that he's just attached in a way that makes him feel like there's something wrong. The health and well-being, the affection card is there, the love is there, the happiness is there, and this bright change. That's really cool. And it's around the home card in the heart pile. That's really good. I think he's going to be okay. If he can just take a little step back, give them some room, offer love, but not expectation, always love with boundaries, obviously, but maybe he's taking something a little bit more personally. This talks about emotion being, or affection being tainted or distorted, or so sometimes it's like we want to make sure that our kids are showing us that they love us, or having a hard time expressing that to them. And so that's gotten a little skewed, but the love's there. The health is there. The state of mind is changing, letting go of fear and walking into this healthy state of mind with the 8s here. That's the one I love the most. So yeah, just send white light on it. Ask your husband to self-reflect a little bit and detach and not take things so personally. They're probably going through something within themselves where, they're creating a little bit of tension or resistance, but they love him and there's a good connection there ultimately. So they'll get through this just fine. Let me ask if there's anything more that we need to know about this. And do you have 2? Because I'm picking up 2. actually, here's what I'm picking up, like 2, and then there's like a third person over here. So, yeah. So then there does seem like there's some interference or sabotage maybe from the third person. So maybe maybe the boys are getting advice that's not super healthy, but if you try to control that, it'll just blow up. It's going to blow over if he can kind of step back a little bit. The other cool thing is, so here's the other 3 cards that came up in the heart pile that fall to 7. And that's that self-reflection card again, wish come true, and success. So ask your husband to pull back a little bit, manage his own disappointment or angst or whatever emotions, and send love and light with boundaries. And I think it's going to work out just fine. Okay.
Ready, one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. Gosh, this hour goes by so freaking fast. Catherine, I'm going to be happy again. Yeah, Catherine, lovely head.
Did you say lovely head?
Yeah, I did. Because she asked, am I ever going to be happy again? And I just want to reach out and give her a hug. Catherine, I'm hearing from someone who's very dear and loving. And I think that whole energy is your spirit guide wrapping their arms around you. This is a female energy. She's been with you a long time. And she tells me that a lot of your depression and pain comes from a past life. And maybe those patterns are repeating, but the emotion seems more intense than the current situation. Although I think you've been through a lot in this life too. That's really difficult, but maybe something even worse in a past life. So a past life healing might be appropriate for you. There's certainly the desire for you to be happy again, and absolutely the potential. So the healing opportunity is there, but I think something needs to be worked out on a really deep level that has to do with a past life. Let me ask her what that could be. It has to do with loss and being, so there's a feeling of not being able to connect or trust connections with people at a level that feels like they're supporting you. And I think that started in a past life and maybe has repeated in this one. Oh my God, you have such a dear heart that she's really got her arms around you and really trying to help you. So, look into healing, maybe do a past life reading, see what's happened in a past life that needs to be healed. And I'll bet you'll feel so much better. I'll pull cards real quick just to look to see if there's anything else that we need to know. She's got really lovely energy and a purple kind of robe that I see her like cloaking you. It's like a cloak, and it's warmth, comfort, love, and reassurance, and a little bit of protection. She's trying to help you not feel so vulnerable to other people's energy. So when you're wounded, especially from a past life and maybe something severe happening, then you can feel very vulnerable in this life, and it can be very hurtful, and you can feel attacked or feel like just people aren't supporting you. Okay, let's look. So I'm going to pull out, where'd she go? The first queen that comes up is going to be you. Ooh, I like her. She's powerful. Let's get your power back. Also, if that depression does come from a past life, and you guys, there may be so many circumstances where that happens. It certainly happened to me many times where I couldn't really get through something or over something because I realized it was coming from a past life, and it's so intense. And you can't blame yourself for having those emotions. You can't just Suddenly one day, think yourself out of depression. It's not like you can just snap your fingers and all of a sudden you're going to feel fine when there's something deep that needs to be healed. So don't blame yourself that you're going through this. Let go of that kind of resistance and bless your heart. Be kind to yourself that you're going through this. And let's see what the cards say about your emotional well-being. Okay, that's a good card. That's Help from Heaven in the heart pile. This is moving forward. This is your past life disappointment. Look at all that energy. There's disappointment, fear, there's betrayal. No wonder you feel horrible. This is past life shit, girl. And there's a bright change. Yay, yay, yay. What's sure to come true? Bright change. Heal this past life stuff. This is a bright change in your future. Oh, look at that. Health and well-being right around there's a message of health and well-being right around that self-reflection card. So that's the one we wanted to look for. This is the health and well-being. You just need a healing.
There you go. Now.
No, that was so weird.
Do your camera.
All right. Oh, I don't know what happened. That was so weird. People are putting little, oh no. Okay. Am I back?
Yeah.
Whew. It still says people are on. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what I did. I exited out of it somehow. Okay. I happened to see Jen ask about a doctor's appointment. So I'm hearing everything's going to go great. And that you're going to be able to have your surgery. So, and you're welcome, Catherine and Jen. I think you're going to be fine tomorrow. I'm seeing lots of thumbs up. Put your health spirit guides on it. Health and well-being angels ahead of you to your appointment, and you're gonna be great. Julia says I'm back. Look at, I can see everybody. All right, you guys, that was super fun. I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody. Obviously wish I could, but do check out our services. We're going to give you a code now. There's your code, FBLIVE 0707. Look at that. That is a beautiful thing. So it's 0707?
Yeah.
All right.
What's today?
11th. Oh, no, you're right. It's the 11th. It's the 7th. It's the 7th. I don't have my glasses on, so this was so weird. When I looked down in the corner to see the date, yeah, it's the 7th. 0707. Okay, so okay. Yeah, it's right. So that's your code, guys. That's your code. It's correct. Facebook Live, FBLIVE, today's date, July 7th. And if you put that in the code, you're going to get a discount. And for these, little quick mini, we do offer a 15-minute one-question reading that you can do, and it's really affordable, and you'll get a discount on that too. So if you haven't got your question answered, I do guarantee my work. If for any reason we're not able to connect or get your answers, you're gonna have to pay for that. So I believe anyone who believes in their work should offer that. Please don't respond to the scammers. I will never solicit you for a reading. You can come to me for a reading. If ever Spirit told me to give you guys a reading and told me to reach out to you, I would never charge for that. So if I ever call you and say that Spirit's going to give you a reading, that is not something that I would charge you for. The only time I charge is when you come to me to book a reading. So if somebody's coming to you telling you that they're me and that you need to pay because Spirit has told them they have a message for you, that's a scam. That's not me. That's not what I do. So,
and also the scammers who go onto the feed and have people ask them to DM them.
So they also they also come on the feed and say that because you didn't get a reading from me, they have a message. That's unethical. You do not want to get a reading from somebody who's unethical like that. These people are in fear, not believing that they can generate their own income, and they're trying to piggyback on other people's work. And it's just unethical. And I don't think that you guys should give them the time of day. I promise they're not authentic. If they're working with Spirit, they wouldn't do that. So don't buy into all those scammers. Check out, where I'm the real Kelly. This is what I look like. I know that they're using my picture, but make sure that you, and also, how they get like the verbiage is all wrong and the name's not quite right. I think the only thing that I have out there that's not my full name is Kel McClure Psychic Medium. I think is on TikTok. I'm not sure, or Instagram. I'm not sure which one, but all the others, it's my full name. I love you guys.
Like and follow your Facebook page and Instagram.
Yeah, like and follow my Facebook page and my Instagram. And I'm on TikTok sometimes. I'm going to try to do some more of that. That's really fun. I like it. And I love you guys, and take care of yourselves. Love yourselves, and get a spirit guide team reading, man. Those are really cool. I love working with my spirit guides every day. They take care of all my problems for me. All right, guys, take care. Love you. Bye.